Hello everyone, hope you've had a passable Monday. I wouldn't say I, wish you had a shit Monday, but let's be utterly frank here. I know it's a cliche, but Mondays suck. It's my first week at my new job. Everything's on fire. Not bad fire, people seem to be okay, but yeah. Davey's learning. It's going well, actually. But I got trained over the course of 2 days, and now they've just gone, right, get on it then. Email us if you need any help, and I'm like, what's this? That's a computer, David. Ah, right. So a little, preface this video. I did need to do a little bit of boring stuff in this one. Because I was trying to think, how do I squeeze it in? I basically I'll do the power. I wanted to light up a little bit at the top, get a generator put in a decent place, and just generally. So this video, allow me this one instance of being slightly less exciting than other videos in terms of just what we're doing. We do build a kind of like nice little funky structure on this side. It was originally going to be a cage, and I just thought, you know what, fuck it, I want something else there. So I haven't decorated it yet. I think it's going to be some kind of VIP area, I'm thinking. Lots of restaurants, basically. Next video is going to be cool, though, because I've got an idea of what I want to do. It will be cool, or it'll be shit, because my idea fails. But it'll be a set piece, shall we say, for the entire arena. Now, I know I said this last video, but we did do another stream on the Sunday, as I mentioned in the last video. So, again, thank you, everyone, turning up. I won't thank everyone every time I do a video, because it's, cliche. But thank you for turning up, because I think we had close to 300 people. I'm now like something like 600 followers on Twitch now, which is pretty cool. And we were the top most viewed Fallout stream, I believe, which is grand. For those who didn't watch the stream, the next one, I don't know what it is going to be, but we're actually going to live stream a settlement build. Because when I stream, I generally do it for about 4 hours, so I think it'd be cool. I'm going to do Warwick Homestead, and we're just going to basically live stream just building up a settlement. So a bit more of a chilled one, less, me basically sneaking around being terrified of ghouls because they one-shot me even when I'm in power armor. And it'll be on this save as well, so this one here, so that the big main settlement saves. So we'll be able to fast travel, we'll have loads of resources, it'll be grand, and you guys can just kind of see the whole process, which basically means you guys get to see me scrap all of my ideas over and over and over and over and over again. You were warned. Here's my little turret. I'm gonna have like other generators here because obviously I want backup generators for the cages and things. But for this instance, I just wanted one generator that we could just have as the power generator for most of the lighting and all of the non-cage stuff. Yeah, this is I was thinking this one. Oh yeah, I'll do this. I'll do this. I'll do this. But actually, I was like, I kind of just need to get this. Not logistical stuff, but just the finishing touches out of the way, shall we say? Because I think the rest of the videos after this will be more decorative and detail orientated, so kind of adding texture to the side of the walls, which I know will be useful for you guys, and also just kind of adding a bit more life to the arena. So we just get this. It gets the most of the structural parts out of the way, so it's pretty cool. What am I apologising for? It's decent. It's cool. The arena's coming together. I don't know how many videos it'll take to finish. I know I said I'd do one video every day. I am going to try and do that. Apologies in advance if I don't manage, just because I might need a day to think of ideas. But I definitely got tomorrow's video planned, so it's all grand. Also, like my traps idea, I've got to figure out how to implement that, because in this video I do a little bit of the traps setting up, but I realised, one, traps kind of get in the way, and also, annoyingly, and this is the one that pissed me off a little bit, the lower level is way too low to put any decent traps underneath it. So, like, we can't have any of those spinning blade traps because they're way too big. So I'm going to try and think. So the traps, like finishing the traps area, I might do one whole video on it, but later in the week. Oh, this is the cool technique. I've shown this before, but basically you can't attach the spotlights onto the front of these power pylons just because for some reason it just doesn't clip. But you can clip them to the side and they can just wire directly into the pylon, like I'm doing that. So it's a really good way to actually get your spotlight set up. And also, in the last patch, like literally the one for Survival 1.5, they fixed the lights, like the bulbs. A lot of you know this, like certain settlements, they go out. Now, apparently, that's been fixed. It's all grand. I've noticed that areas where I had, like, especially the coloured bulbs did it as well, the cycle lights did it. I'm wondering whether that also means they fixed the spotlights as well, because a lot of you know the spotlights turn themselves off, basically. So I'm curious. So you can see here, like, I actually had recorded another 15 minutes of me trying to put traps underneath, and I was just like, I'm not doing that. That is boring to watch. But basically, I'm just putting a couple of the Tesla arcs at the side, but then I just kind of think, you know what, fuck it. The traps need to be its entire own video, because I need to plan exactly. I want them to, you know, look dangerous, but I don't want looking at this. Like, it looks meh. But at the same time, I need it to be... Setting up the traps, they need to look good, basically. And they look okay. So I'm going to figure that out. I'm going to figure that out. But I put a few... I don't even wire them up properly. They're not connected to a power. I was going to demonstrate them and stuff like that. But we'll get to the traps, I think. I might have to... I do want to kill switch, though. That's the thing. I want to kill switch. I want to switch. I can just... Problem is, as well, is traps do block people's patterns when they walk. Because obviously they're... And also you have to have wires coming out of them as well. See? That's the thing. So look at this here. See, if I wanted to wire these up, and in their current state, you're going to have cables going up into the air. So I have to figure out how I'm going to do this. I'll probably have them around the edge. I think that's the best way of doing it. I think that's the best way of setting up the traps. But that'll be another video, I think. So I just take these off and just think, you know what, fuck this shit. Pick up flamethrowers arm, and I'm like, you know what, fuck this. Fuck the traps. I'll do the traps another time. I can't be asked. So here we're just building. This is kind of the main building part of the whole video. Again, see, it's maybe not as creatively as exciting, but it just needed to be done. We needed to get this side out of the way. It was funny, when I was doing this, I kept forgetting, because I wanted to mimic that building a little bit. But basically, the mistake I've just made here is I didn't need to take the doorway off, and I don't realise this for ages. I'm like running back and forth, like, what? Because it wasn't, this is me just checking it. I was going to cut this out, but I was like, no, I want you to see me fucking up and getting confused. But I was legitimately just couldn't figure it out. You can see my little brain, and this is where I figured it out. Davey's little brain kicked into gear this very, very exhausting Monday. So yeah, initially this was going to be another cage, but I just thought, you know what? I don't want another cage, because I didn't want to mimic the exact building. Like, structurally, I quite like this building, actually. Oh yeah, this is me trying to move this. Normally you can shoot them, right? And I do actually blow myself up a little bit as well. I'm glad this isn't survival, I'd be dead. But he wasn't moving. Here's a little technique. I've shown this before. This is usually more effective, but for some reason this skeleton was just being very, very pear-shaped. So basically, if you use a turret against any object, you'll be able to move it, any movable object, right? It's really good against people. But with the skeleton, because I think it was sticking to the ground, I had to be really slowly just kind of like rattle it around. Normally I'd use a nuka grenade, to be utterly honest, because that will hurl it. Or maybe even like a fat man, but I got it out of the way anyway. Little fucker. I love the skeletons. I wish I could just... So probably people mentioned you can pick them up. I've never managed to actually pick them up at all. So initially you see this building here. I'm like kind of mimicking the little cage on the other side. And I just changed my mind completely. I mean, you know what? I'm not building the other cage again. It is one of Davy's patented metal and wood structures that you've seen over and over again. I don't try and tweak it a little bit by turning the upstairs into kind of a little area. But I think I'll make it decoratively quite nice. Initially I was thinking I might replace these grating parts with actual windows. This basically, I was on Twitter and I was like, I don't know what I've just built. Because I needed to get this done. I needed to put something here. And like, what's going to now with the arena, it's all about the details. It's all like, you know, with the last video, it's all about the texture. It's all about the, you know, we've done all the creative, constructive parts. Now it's about the texture. Now it's about adding details to it. But I had to get something here. The building looks quite cool, but I don't know what it's going to be. That's not asking for suggestions, by the way, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to go for a VIP area. But I might change my mind. Some people have suggested like armories and things like that, or storage areas. I'm like, no. A storage area, all that kind of stuff will be away from the arena. Like, it'll be something other. Like, you know, a building, like a shack building at the side. So I think I'm probably going to make this kind of like a VIP area, maybe a big shopping area. I'm not too sure yet. But all I know is it's there. That's why it's not decorated. I was like, leave it. I don't know what I'm doing. It's fine. I do like this technique though. Putting those little metal walkways and the railings. This is a nice little textured piece. I had a bit of a nightmare with this. You'll see in a second actually. Because for some reason the wall on this side where those stairs are, I could never put the wall in. It kept glitching out and I don't know why. See what I'm doing there? putting a shack of a floor down will allow me to then snap this onto there. And I can just delete the upper floor and then put a ceiling in, as you can see. It just allows you to get the prefabs up nice and straight. And then just put a floor down, or actually I'm using a prefab. And then I can just snap the stairs on. Oh, I love these stairs, by the way. And I haven't really drawn attention to this, but with these, with the concrete stairs, you can put them on the sides. Or I don't know, you were never able to do that. You can do it with the wood stairs as well. And I'm sure you were never able to do that until Wasteland Workshop came around, unless I just never noticed you could do it. I've sung this one before, but prefabs are perfect for this kind of thing. And also these, like, I just never made use of them at all. But you can just make nice little corridors, nice little shapes. Like I said, you've seen this building before a million times, but I had to build it again because it's a good looking building, and the decoration is what's going to actually give it its character. So yeah, basically I've got, with the next video, I don't want to spoil it because I think it'll be cool, but the next video should be quite an interesting, the last real set piece for the arena, and then I think after that it's just details and kind of texturizing the walls and stuff like that, which I think will be a good video in itself, because it'll be kind of a nice guide on actually how to hide concrete a little bit. Now this is where I get a bit nightmarish with this. See, normally what I was doing, you know, I use the wooden ones, because obviously I'm going to metal bit, you know, you've seen this part before, I put a metal bit and I use basically that wooden bit to actually put wall in, but for some reason that one was fine, wouldn't clip there, and it still doesn't. But I end up changing the top to the point where I actually don't want the shack wall and roofs in there. So it just wouldn't go in. And you think, oh right, it's just that thing. Nope. Is it the prefab? What is it? Davey doesn't know. Davey was getting legitimately confused. So it goes in there. It would snap to the other side. I don't know what it was. Anyway, we get rid of this whole edge bit and make the walls actually flat, because we're actually going to have like a kind of almost similar to the bar that we've got at the back, but just here. And looking at it, it'll make initially I was thinking of making it a little defensible area. You'll see in a second where I put some guard towers, but just for the structure I've made the top floor, it doesn't really work, so. Put the wall ends on. People always point this out, and I always address that. I only use the wall ends for the metal ones. I don't, like, see there? I just prefer aesthetically the look of doing this. I don't know why, I just like the way it looks. Sue me. So I guess the bottom floor done. Top floor of ground. I've got to put a ceiling on actually on that side as well. But I'll get to it, you know, eventually. When I remember. I don't remember this time though. So having a look-see in here. I might change the top a little bit. This is where I realise what I might do. So I'm going to flatten this up so it's all me flat walls. And that way I can make the slightly bulbous looking top bit. I realised I should have used prefabs on the top floor actually, because then it has support poles. Because I basically got roofs just kind of sticking out. So I'm going to probably do a little bit of tweaking, but it'll involve just kind of moving some shit around. It'll look grand. It's going to look good. After this, by the way, I mentioned this before, after you finish the arena, I'm going to try and get it done in a couple more episodes, I think. And then after that, we're going to go and we're going to finish off Murkwater, so I'll do a nice decoration of it. I'll probably just do a tour of it. I won't, you know, show you the decoration of Murkwater. I'll just decorate it up and you'll get a nice tour of Murkwater sometime this week, because it'll look grand with all the new lighting. See here is where I should have prefabs. I should have prefabs so we can have support poles. We're going to have roofs in a sec. Didn't think. So there's a nice little dining area, see? So here, basically I should have the prefabs with a roof. Didn't think. What a nabbing. What a nab monkey. I've taken these off, because I forgot. Utterly and completely. I hate these walls. It really pisses me off, actually. Did I remember to put that wall back in? Because with this metal pieces, we don't have... You see with the wood, right? We have basically two different wood pieces, like these kind of thicker walls with the slightly angled walls. These ones here, yeah. But in the metal tab, we literally only have the one metal one. It wasn't being nice. Oh, that's it. I put concrete in there instead, because fuck it. But yeah, it's that metal one there. We only have literally one version of that, but we have 3 different kinds in the wood tab. I know, hashtag mods will fix it, but still. Although, no, there's a mod for that, rather. But, you know. That concrete part is going to be all covered up. I might actually just clamp some wood bits onto it. But I'm just trying to get the base structure of this one. I was like, right, let's just... This is what I said. This isn't maybe the most creatively exciting video in the world, but it's a necessary video, shall we say, if you wanted to see everything. So here what we're going to do, put a little shack on the floor here. And again, initially I was going to have, like, guard towers up there. But to us, it actually looked nice to have kind of this upper seating area. I think maybe this could be the slightly VIP private boxes area, like the upper stands from... My idea was basically the upper stands area in Diamond City. So eventually, when bloody robot vendors are working, we can have a nice robot butler up here as well. Well, maybe we'll make Wandsworth from Fallout 3. Oh, by the way, yes, I'm using repetition of railings here. I do take it off, but I only use repetition of railings, those specific ones, when I'm about to put a guard post in. What I wanted to do was have it... Because obviously you can see the edge of the guard post, it looks messy. And I was going to pop it in here. I put the railings on the side. Unfortunately, I can't put a wall in, a ceiling in rather. So I eventually scrapped the idea, and this is going to be a nice little dining area. We'll have a nice couple of fancy little chairs and tables up here. I might even try and squeeze in a pool table, because I just never actually use the damn things. But that's on the decoration of here. Literally, while this was transferring over to my USB, while I was transferring the footage over, I had my idea of exactly what this is going to be. So I know that wasn't the most creative video in the world, and I do apologise, but you can understand that we did need to get this done. Right, so I'm going to have another video tomorrow. It'll be a much more interesting video, because I've already got it planned. But now the whole structure of the arena is now finished. Like I said, I'll be doing a Twitch stream of the... that segment I named earlier, I can't remember the name. As always, follow me on Twitter, at norespawns, and also you can follow me on Twitch as well now. It's links in the description, which will be no_respawns. And yes, I will talk to other people soon tomorrow with a much cooler video. Take care.